And now, let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Charlotte Hornets. At small forward, Brian Dunn. At shooting guard, Jaden.
Here they are, game one of the season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Eden. Ideas out there with Tyler. Hero. Then it's Paolo Banchero, and it's done in at the 3 spot.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's the great one. Drills it from outside. The great one's got his second basket of the night.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. It's a 5-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston.
An interconference matchup. They faced these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
Two teams in the bottom of the East and West, as you said, these regular season victories count for more. Both hungry for a win tonight.
Took him no time at all on that one. The great one's got 8 points.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Puts up a deep 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Tipped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Lets it go from deep. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So it's the Hornets now. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Banchero draws the double. Here's Dunn. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Kicks it out to Hero. And that time, also a missed shot. Rockets leading by 16. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Anthony Davis. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
The Rockets have gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. Hornets trail by 19. Ivy kicks to Banchero. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Udoka. David?
Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. See if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And so it's Charlotte with it after the Rockets pick up 3. That's out of bounds. Okay, they say it was last touched by Ivy.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Rockets leading by 20. Here's the great one. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Now, here's Ivy. No scoring in this one. And it's Banchero missing. And it's Houston's ball. Fires away from way outside. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And as far as the three-point shooting goes, a weakness, no doubt. They're in the bottom third of the league, and really a disappointing season for them from beyond.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. 4th, Anthony Davis.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Here's Hero.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
They get a hand on it, and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Hornets ball.
Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Dunn. Rebounded by Isaac.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
But great one with the bucket.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Ivy. Following the 3 by Houston that went in. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hero. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet. Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Hero. Following the score by Houston. Dunn finds Hero. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And it's Banchero missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now, Hero. Nothing on the board. Pass to Edey. Knocks it loose.
And the struggles continue, guys, and really it's about those turnovers. They've been the culprit.
Yeah, 5 already. Again, they've just been too casual, too much profiling out there to start the game.
And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now good. Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And the Hornets with possession here after the Rockets pick up 3. It's out of bounds. Okay, they say it was last touched by Ivy. Houston making a switch. Daniels is checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Hachimura is checked in. Driving in. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And so here's Charlotte. The Rockets making the shot. Back to Hachimura. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Edey. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Hachimura. The Rockets making the shot. Another shot. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And here's Houston. Wiggins inside the line. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
All by himself. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his second bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Buzelis. To the middle. Here's Huff. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And so here is Houston. Daniels from outside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Huff. Hero with it. Here's Hachimura. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now, Hero. Still yet to score. Hachimura the screen. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Into the lane. And the layup's good off the glass. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now, Hero. Pajemski with it. Got a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And it's Wiggins missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Buzelis. Back to Hachimura. Missed inside.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And that one's good. Wiggins
having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Three-pointer, Daniels, and again it's the Rockets from deep. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hero. Ball stolen. The shot misses. And so it's Houston holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy.
My goodness. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And, guys, it's going to be a long time.
And again for three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Pajemski finds Hachimura. Back to Pajemski. Five to shoot. That's tipped.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's the great one. Buries the long-range jumper. The great one's got 44.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Shot by Pajemski, no good. And it's Houston's ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch off and a calm in the storm. These fans taking in the moment.
He has made it pour from outside en route to the most praise in a game in franchise history. Pritchard, he's checked in for Burks. Hachimura, the pass to Rollins. Huff, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Down low, here's Podziemski. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And providing the score, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Rockets.
Here's the great one, and got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Podziemski on the wing. Top of the key, Hachimura. Rockets with the rebound. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to the great one. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game.
Good! Another from three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Edie's checked in for the Hornets. Ivy comes in for Rollins.
For the away team, Edie Ivy.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To halt the run, can't get the layup. The Rockets have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got and again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
Knocked loose, and they're pushing it up. Here's the great one. Connects again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Pass to Edie.
And what a moment it is for him and for this fan base. Setting the scoring record for a game. He deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but he's on top of them all.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Banchero. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 22 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Ivy. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Knocked away. Rocket 6. Trying to get something going, and Pritchard pulls it down. So it's the Rockets now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
An even 3-on-3 break. And he jams it with authority.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Pass to Hachimura. Over Wiggins. It's rebounded by Houston.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Banchero. Back to Ivy. And there's the drive to the left side wing. Now Pajemski. Banchero looking around. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And it's not the half-court D that's been the problem. It's scores like that which are killing them.
All these fast break points, guys, very concerning. I mean, they've yet to find an answer for it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. And it's Banchero missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instant.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Hero. And it's the Great One with the rebound. The Great One's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Dunn, and Davis sends it back.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
Pass to Hero. Back to Hachimura. They need this, and they recover it.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
3 on the clock. Hero.
Can't buy a basket in this second period. I think he might want to think about moving the ball instead of shooting it. It's just been
another bucket. Wow.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Pass to Edey. Davis with the block.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions. And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And here's Ivy. Still scoreless. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Charlotte ball.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Shot clock at 5. To stop the drought.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
The great one passes to Isaac. Again, the Rockets score.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now, Hero. D right on him. They set the pick. The Rockets pull it in. The Great Ones got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Right side Davis. Shoots over Hachimura. And it falls over the rim and in. Davis has got 8 points.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Hero kicks to Ivy. Inside, here's Dunn. Rockets with the rebound. Isaac's got his 6th rebound on the night. Right side Davis. Shoots over Hachimura. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I know Davis would prefer to get it inside, but he's making the most of his mid-range chance.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hachimura, no good.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the schneid.
Bangs home the trifecta. Isaac's got 5 points in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And they've got a lot of ground to make up, and it's hard to do if you continue to struggle offensively.
That's 11 points for the other team off turnover. That's a real hard thing to overcome.
Takes a 3, and another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
34 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Ivy. Hachimura kicks to Dunn. And here's Ivy. Hero on the wing. Here's Edey. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Can they get it? Kept alive. Back to Ivy. Shoots the 3, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's Houston, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing that and come out with a W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan passport shot. Runs. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Charlotte Hornets.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
Adebayo gives the team a huge boost defensively. Not only can he protect the rim, he's a switchable big who can guard every position.
And don't sleep on his offense, Shaq. Initiating, scoring.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine.
And good, he gets it again.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
Shot clock at 6. Banchero finds Dunn. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's the Great One. Again, what an avalanche!
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Ivy. Hasn't made one yet. So they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. 6 to shoot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's Houston. They've got an 8-0 run. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
So it's the Hornets now. They're scoreless since the first half. Hero passes to Dunn. Back to Hero. Looking to end its cold spell. And it's the Great One with the rebound.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Sinks the triple.
Monster quarter for me. Put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ivy finds Banchero. Pass to Dunn. 5 on the clock. Here's Hero. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Houston's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And it's in there. Davis has got 12.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing. Davis let it go.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here. Now,
here's Ivy. He's guarded closely. Banchero kicks to Ivy. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight planks.
This one for 3. Count that one from Isaac. 11 points in the game.
Standing tall against the opposition that time, guys. Responding with a bang from deep. Isaac not backing down.
Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Hero kicks to Banchero. Hero with it. He has yet to score. And it's the Great One with the rebound. The Great One's got rebound number 15 here tonight. From 13, hits it again. Wow!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. G.A., I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Looking to end the run. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Left side, Hero. Pass to Ivy. Dunn sets a screen for Ivy. Just 4 to shoot. Dunn, the bounce pass.
You know, defensively, Anthony Davis might be the most versatile big guy in the league. I mean, this guy does a nice job not only blocking shots, but challenging shots as he did there.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Hero, and Davis pulls it down. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Rockets. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Here's Hero. Scoreless thus far. Here's Banchero. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Houston. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's the Great One. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Ivy. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Anthony Davis third.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Hachimura is checked in.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ivy finds Hachimura. Now Ivy trying to end the drought. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Alec Burks checked in for Houston. And it's good off the back rim and in. Burks has got his first 2 points of the night.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Hachimura the pass to Ivy. Now Hero. Burks covering. From deep three-point land. Hero no good.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
And talking about Buddy Hield, he is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Hield plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from three. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Edey, still without a basket. That one doesn't drop. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. The Magic superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. PA thanks. Some changes for Charlotte. Off's checked in, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Banchero. Driving in, and another one!
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA, we've seen, not just in basketball, but I dare say in any sport. Complete scoring dominance.
And people have talked about records that could never be matched. Wilt's 100 was at the top of those lists. But the unbelievable has happened here tonight as he has tied that unbreakable record.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how...
Oh, and there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And stolen by Wiggins. And it's Houston on the break. And good! There's another.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Pick up the phone, let everybody know something special has happened here tonight.
The great one passes to Hield, and he uses the glass on the layup. Hield's got 4 this quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the Hornets making a change here. Minod's checked in. Pass to Pajemski.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Hero.
And listening to these fans, they are ecstatic with the way he's filling it up.
Greg, an incredible game he's having. One to remember for sure.
Boy, the defense looks hapless out there. I mean, they're lost trying to find a way to stop this guy.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Most points in the game is number 12. On the floor for the away team. Number
Charlotte
11,
moving it around.
Jackson Hayes.
Clock at 6. Hachimura with a screen on Burks. Hero from long range. Iguodaro grabs the rebound. Iguodaro's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. Here's the great one. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Huff. Back to Pajemski. Burks with it. Here's the great one.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Hero kicks to Hachimura. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Clock at 4. Here's Pajemski. That one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Houston now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And then Heel with the dunk.
Explosive play by Heel, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
Pass to Huff. Back to Hero. Looking to get it going. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Rockets on top, just dominating this one. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter. We welcome you back in with the arena still buzzing from the historic achievement we witnessed in the last quarter.
And I wasn't sure we'd ever see the single-game points record broken again. As far as an individual mark goes, it's one of the hardest to reach. He's as dialed in as he could be.
Alec Burks is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Iguodala in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Pass to Huff. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Hachimura the pass to Rollins. Burks against Banchero. Fader on the way. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down and try to get some easy ones. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Phillips. That one good for 2.
And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers?
Boy, it's made matters a lot easier for him offensively.
Ball's knocked loose. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. And that one's good. Iguodala.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and immediately it costs them.
Yeah, that's been the pattern, guys. I mean, their turnovers not only killing their offensive flow, but fueling the fire at the other end. That's a losing combo.
Here's Rollins. And here we go. Rockets running again. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Rollins against Burks. Anunoby sends it back. Pass to Iguodaro. And good that time.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Ben Carroll left side. He can't get that one to fall. Rockets have gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. Anunoby, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Pajemski. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Banchero outside. Back to Pajemski. Hachimura with a screen on heel. Here's Pajemski. And the Hornets miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Anunoby against Hachimura. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
Pass to Huff. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room. Give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
Charlotte making a switch here. Ivy's checked in. Here's Hachimura. Off the inbound. Iguodaro grabs the rebound. Iguodaro's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Green inside the three-point line. And again, the Rockets good for 2. Banchero against Wiggins, and stolen by Wiggins.
That's a double whammy.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Banchero against Wiggins. Wiggins with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Green. Pass to Daniel. Houston moving it around. And it's Green sliding it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And it's Green with the jam.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And Green slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Ivy on the wing. covered by Heel. Hachimura with a screen on Heel. To end the run, Ivy. Rockets with the rebound. Iguodala's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And that one's good. Green.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Ivy. He's covered by Daniels. Hachimura, the screen. Shot clock at 6. Shot by Pajemski, no good. Guys, they're in a really nice roll here.
Yeah, just haven't wasted any opportunities. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Banchero against Wiggins. Now, here's Banchero. Defense right on him and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Collier, he's checked in for the Rockets. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Banchero against Wiggins. Pass to Hero. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and no good that time.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Now, here's Ivy, and it's done in the corner to end the drought. That one, no good. Good D by Heel. Fires, high post. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Collier's got 6 here in this quarter.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Fast breaks yield easy buckets, guys. They've made the most of their chances in that regard. The defense not able to get set, get a running start to the rim. You should get a good number of scoring chances there.
First team foul.
Here's Edey, done outside. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system. And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Now, Ivy. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, good on that one. It's been a very successful stretch for him.
I mean, you are so right. This is quite a run they're on.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Pass to Dunn. And here's Banchero. Ivy kicks to Banchero. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. No good there. Here's Iguodala. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. Oh,
man. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Pushing it up. Here's Heaney. No good, unable to end this run. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that one is hammered home.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Hero. The rebound by Collier. Now, here's Burks. Shoots. It falls.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David. All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for their first game.